pace offense? Or do you have a good idea of what you're capable of going into Saturday?
I think I have a good idea. I think we're all pretty confident what we can achieve. I think we're going to have a pretty balanced this year, and I like to me, I think we all the right pieces this year. So I'm excited to kind of see in action against other opponents.
Do you have any advice for Miller or Jackson when they came out with the depth chart and Jackson being the backup for you?
Not advice particularly for that, but I think just on a daily basis, I've been through it a few more times than they have, so I think they always have questions, or if I see them going through something, I like to kind of chime in and try to give them my 2 cents because more than likely I've been through it myself, so I think that's the biggest thing. But
you and Drake seem to have just such a strong connection now. How much do you guys work together specifically this past summer? You throwing a locker room?
Yeah, a good amount. We were kind of saying we're out here probably every weekday this summer after running or after lifting to some extent. And again, it's probably, there's some days we probably got less reps than others, but those days you can kind of talk through certain routes and say, hey, I'm trying to, thinking about it here, I feel the defender here, expect on your outside, inside shoulder. And I think that's, not just for Drake, for all the receivers, that's kind of huge for us.
Is that just you and Drake, or you and a bunch of receivers?
All the receivers, yeah. So I think they did a great job. I didn't really have to get on them too much. Usually when you have a bunch of receivers in the summer, guys want to go home and rest, but I didn't have to kind of get on anyone's case to get out here. Everyone kind of want to get out here and get better, especially the young guys. A guy like Taj, a guy like Manjack, we're out here every day. And I'm not mentioning everyone, obviously, but a lot of guys out here, and they came to work. And again, those small things I think go a long way.
Any very specific details you and Drake worked on the most?
Lots of small details. I think
you can share.
Trying to think. I think we just went through the route tree probably, and every little, there's some things he's really good at, really comfortable at. Obviously, starting at different positions last year, and there's some things he's newer to. So I think stuff that he was newer to, the routes he hasn't run as much before, that's the kind of stuff we try to hone in on to get more comfortable.
You mentioned your confidence level in the run game and having a more balanced offense. Do you expect to have a little bit more freedom to change things up at the line of scrimmage if you see a favorable box count to go into those runs more than maybe previous years?
Yeah, and you can call it freedom. It's kind of something that was built into the offense this year. Coach McGarver always tells you, if you have a light box with 4 or 5 guys in it and we have 5 blocking, go ahead, check and run. That's just basic football, and it's not hard to see. It's something that we kind of, I've been doing since high school. Checking or flipping runs, and it's always, if you're given the keys to each defense to kind of see what you can do and do it. But yeah, they definitely give that freedom. I think you've seen the result of that, against our defense.
How much has Manjack surprised you since you started working with him?
I think he surprised me out here first before coming to camp. He's a great athlete. He's a freak receiver, and he's a really hard worker. Obviously, he's one of those guys that are out here every day. And you look at his build; he's built kind of like Drake, and Drake's a freak as he is, and so is Manjack. So to kind of see him come out here and work as hard as he did with the skill set he has, I think he's been really special.
Do one more.
Surprised at how he's been able to handle inside and outside as a new guy?
Yeah, I think that's something I've credited him to the past. It's not easy for a young guy to kind of come in here and learn both early on, and it's we definitely throw a lot at him, but I think he's picked up really well. And excited for him and his future.
Thank you, Kedon.
Thank you guys.